completely overlooked the entire discussion that I wanted to have. The discussion that I wanted to have wasn't really a discussion so much as I just wanted to tell you that this weekend was so much fun, and the first of 3 weekends in a row with my awesome little boys. On Saturday, I threw, the first time ever, a birthday party for Jet. Turned 8 years old. We had in attendance the Man on the Couch. We had the Ice Princess, Jiggy Rockstar, Jack's Lantern, and we had the Red Queen, is what we're calling her for the moment. We're not sure who the Red Queen is. And Audrey too. Red Queen might actually stick, so we'll find out about that later. I wanted to do more of a traditional birthday. We had 3 games, piñata. All of the foodstuffs was prepared ahead of time. Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? But it was all made. It was all made prior to the... No, that's not right. I wanted to say that I made it. I made it all except for the chicken. I was like, I'm not going to do a bunch of chicken. That's a lot of time and effort and various money that I don't have. So I just bought it on the way. I really had a lot of fun putting it together. It was a really... I'm going to stop saying really now. Overusing the word. I never really liked... I didn't much like it anyway. Using really and very and whatever other things that are similar to those. I had a good time putting it together, and when it was all prepared and done, I was enthusiastic that I was able to then just relax and snack and eat and enjoy the party. All the kids seemed to have a really good time, even without all the party stuff. Even without all of the party stuff that I had prepared, they still had a good time just running around the park and in the sun and having a good time. I mean, it made it easy. The 3 competitions were a water balloon toss instead of a raw egg toss, of which we got to play 3 rounds due to over-preparedness. No, not really. Lack of guests showing up and stuff. Am I missing a paper bag? I might be. I'll have to research that. And then the second of the competitions, this is the one I tend to... were the 3-legged race, of which we did 1 go on, and had a from my perspective, it was a little off. It seemed a little funny, but I think everybody had fun. It was it was interesting how difficult it was for the older children. I think we had Layla and Caleb together, and Caleb, it's interesting to have watched him try to teamwork that. But they didn't do the best job, those two. I remember Jace and Audrey were in second place, and they were pretty quick. And I don't know if it was just Layla basically pulled Cal across the finish line, and I was purposely going slower so that they would be ahead of us. And then I was with Jax Leonard. The third competition was a tug of war, of which had more than just a prize and the victory going for it. Man on the Couch, his two children, Ice Princess and Jakey Rockstar, were disappointed. They were saddened by the loss of that competition. They were the three of them on the one side against everybody else on the other, with me officiating, and they were very upset to the point that Jakey Rockstar was nearly incapacitated. He was so upset. Bloody nose. Not hyperventilating, but he had an asthma attack. Poor little guy. So he was delivered to Jack, who was staying home. Excuse me. It's been a rough weekend. I'm tired. But fun all around, and then lots of snacks. Lots and lots of snacks. I have snacks that I don't eat snacks. I don't have snacks in the house. Now I have snacks in the house. No idea what I'm gonna do with them. Yeah. No more ums, no more reallys, no more berries. I've gotten rid of the berries and the nearlies from my riding, I do believe. But that's, I can't be sure of it. It's good times. So it all wrapped up really well. He got a couple of presents. We stayed at the park until dinner, eating on the foods that we had brought. It got really chilly. And then we left. Cal was very upset because he wanted to leave with the Red Queen and Audrey too. And he remained upset until well into the evening at home, I believe. Today was a nice lazy day, which was great considering I'm tired and sore from sleeping on the floor between them. I put them on the couch and the spare cot, and I sleep on the floor, and that is very difficult for me as I rise in lots of pain. It twists things, and I have problems as it is, so we'll see what happens in getting some proper rest tonight. I'm hopefully walking around for work out here in the field will take care of some of the issues present from sleeping on the floor, and when I get home and rest, it'll be more comfortable for me. Then I've also come to a decision for the spaceship. Since we're leaving the dojo, I really need to get bunks for the boys. We'll get their bunks, so we'll have those in before launch date. Probably the sooner the better. Now that I have it in my idea, or have it as an idea. The earliest will be 3 weeks from last Friday, or in 3 Fridays. It's another way of saying that, I guess. weekend. They've been dropped off at their new residence with their mother. Or mothers. As they have moved yet again. I guess their lease was up on the last one. They've been there for over a year. It's kind of interesting, kind of surprising. And I haven't seen the inside of the new place yet, but I do know where it is located. I'm trying to figure out what other revelations might come from building the spaceship and getting ready for launch. I'll be sure to mention those revelations as I get them in one form or another. Be well.